So is there level scaling in PvP? Yes and no. Let me explain. Hi guys, so there definitely is a level advantage in PvP, obviously, but it's like I said earlier, it's not really in the way you guys think it is. So, yes, if you're a higher level than somebody, you will have an advantage of them, and it's not just because of the level alone, it's also because of the gear quality. So, for example, if you're in the 70s fighting somebody in the 60s, you're going to have a big advantage because your gear is going to be ancestral versus their gear is going to be sacred. And as you guys know, sacred gear has better stats across the board. So that gives you free damage, free armor, free everything. Also, your health is higher. You're going to have more paragon points, which is going to increase your total damage towards that person and your resistances towards that person. So, yes, level scaling is a thing, but it's not like as bad as you guys think it is, and I'm going to explain it to you in the way of my personal experiences doing testing. So currently, when I did the first test, I was level 72, and I wanted to go into world tier 3. I wanted to go down from tier 4 to tier 3, and I wanted to go PvP because usually in world tier 3 PvP you should be seeing players who are like in the 50s and the lower 60s, maybe the upper 60s, right? So it's a good place to find like those people who are lower level than you, especially since I'm not level 100 yet. I went in there, ran into a flame Hydra build sorcerer. Okay, and when I went in there to do this test, I went in with all yellow gear, no legendaries. Just wanted to see, okay, if by me being a higher level than somebody, and me being in just yellow gear, not upgraded armor, not an upgraded weapon, just default everything. I wanted to go see if I could kill this guy or this guy could kill me, and I actually ended up dying to this guy. But the thing that was nice that I saw was I got two things of information from losing to this guy. I got to see that, okay, just because you're a higher level, it doesn't mean you're gonna kill the person. If the person is of good skill level, and the person actually has a build with upgraded gear and legendaries that go with the build, he's most likely going to beat you, and that made me very happy to see. Also, I think that I think by being under that 10 level range is good. You know, I feel like 10 is really pushing it. Like I was only 8 levels. He was level 64 and I was level 72. So I had an 8 level advantage of him, which again, 8 levels is huge, especially in the Paragon system because that's technically being 32 levels above someone because you get to spend 32 more Paragon points. And when I did this test, I was also an all ancestral. Now, the other thing that was interesting too was while we were fighting, I actually almost killed him several times. You know, so again, I do think that um, I do think there is a level advantage, and that's just because of the ancestral gear, and not because of the level disadvantage. And I'll kind of explain to you why I think that when I talk about the next topic. Now, uh, something too is like even though I was like I said in all that gear, I was doing good damage to him. I almost killed him, but the reason why I couldn't kill him is because again, like I said, I didn't have legendaries. Like one of the legendaries he was running was he got to summon two hydras. He got to summon the elite shield when you hit somebody. So again, if you guys don't know, that elite shield is meta. I'm gonna be making a meta video for you guys so you know what to go into PvP with because a lot of people don't know. But that aspect of the protector where you get that shield for hitting an elite, it's a must-have in every single build for PvP. It procs on players, it procs on elites, it procs on bosses. It's such a good shield. I don't know why you guys wouldn't use it. But anyways, yeah, he was running that, you know, plus all the burns and like all the stuff. But that's like I said, that's like a good thing to me when I saw that because that let me know that yes, there's level advantage. But if the player actually has gear, and if you're a good player, you can definitely beat someone who is a higher level than you. Now, to get to the opposite side of that, I went and fought somebody who was 8 levels above me. So, and I got lucky finding this test. I was really looking for I was looking for at least a minimum of 6 because 6 is when you're considered like too strong. That's when the game registers you as red against somebody, right? It's 6 levels. And I fought a necromancer. He was level 84. I was level 76 when I fought this guy. And when we were fighting, like even though he was such a higher level than me, I almost killed him so many times. But the reason why I couldn't kill him, and I don't think it's because like my build wasn't complete. My build wasn't 100% of the time, but this test I actually had like basically all my legendaries. My weapons were at least upgraded, you know. and I was really just missing like three legendaries in my build. I was missing like the necessary legendaries, like the aspect of the protector. I didn't have that in my build just yet, and I didn't have where I can make my ice shield act as an unstoppable ability. I was missing that as well. So my build was almost there, but it was good enough to do a test on this guy, and he ended up killing me. And the reason why I ended up dying to him was not because he was better than me, was it was just a lack of knowledge. Now that doesn't have to say with like me saying he's bad, but again, I didn't know how do you fight a like CC spam necromancer. Like he was constantly pulling me in with tangles the whole time, bone prisoning me. Like it was just I've never had to fight that before. So like he was a good necromancer. So I'm not trying to like take any discredit from the guy. He was good. He knew what he was doing, and like I said, um, the lack of knowledge is really why I died because I was doing good damage to him. Even though I was 8 levels under, I was getting him close to death every single time. Every single time, close to death. But he would pop blood mist, get a tendril, pull me away, trap me in a bone prison. It was just horrible spam. And like I said, I had no clue how to fight this guy. And even though he had that huge level advantage of me, he didn't kill me like instantly. He had to like actually fight to kill me. So that was very rewarding to see. So again, like I said, there is level advantage in Diablo 4 PvP, but it doesn't come in the form of like, yes, I'm a higher level than you, you're going to die. It comes in the form of like, I'm a higher level than you, I have better gear than you know, but you're a better player than me and you're also geared and you killed me. Now, I do believe there's like a cap where I think it's going to be kind of impossible to kill people, and I really feel like that's around the 10 plus range. I feel like the 10 plus range is too much because by 10 levels you have like that's like 40 paragon points between you and your opponent, and 40 paragon points is enough to like have you complete like a track on a board and get to the next board. So by that you're going to have more rare nodes. You might even have an extra legendary node over somebody, and again you're going to have more health over somebody. So there's a lot to it. There's a lot to compare when you're looking at that health difference. Now, a big thing for me when I was going and I was like looking and doing these tests was I saw the level 100s, and the reason what made me want to do this is because I just wanted to really see is being level 100 like the reason why these guys are killing me, or are they just killing me because I'm bad? And I can't. And it turns out it's just because of level 100 they're killing me. That's just flat out what it is. It's not because they're better. They're just such a higher level than me that their advantage in terms of power is just through the roof. More Paragon board, more damage, and then, like I said, yes, there definitely is level scaling in the game for sure. But I think the level scaling is at a good point. You shouldn't be, you shouldn't really be wanting to fight people 40 levels above you, you know? But at the same time, I kind of wish it wasn't like that. I wish PvP was scaled, if that makes any sense. Like I wish if you went into World Tier 4, you were just scaled a little bit so you could be on par to possibly fight someone who is level 100, because that's what you're going to expect to see in those zones is people being level 100 PvPing. Now, to touch on, let's say, a part of PvP where you're fighting at the same level, which I did a test. I fought a druid and a rogue combo. They were a duo team. The druid was level 74 and the rogue was level 78. So it was a good test. Like one guy was 2 levels below, one guy was 2 levels above. And we were fighting and we couldn't kill each other. We were fighting for like 2 minutes. We were trying to kill each other, plus fight the abomination, plus fight all like the ads coming at us. So it was just a lot. So like I was able to shuffle through to escape. If I got one of them low, they were able to shuffle through and escape. But the thing that killed all three of us was a level 100 barbarian and a level 100 rogue. They just came in, jumped the three of us, killed all three of us. So again, that's kind of like where the PvP level scaling really is in the game. It's not necessarily in the sense that like um you are level 100, you're going to kill me. I do think once you get to like level 90, I feel like you can fight everybody at level 90. I feel like level 90 is where you want to get to fight everybody. Um, and you'll be like pretty good at that level. Again, I will be making a video, guys, later touching on like what I think the PvP meta is going to be, and that video is going to be talking about gear and talking about level. I think the best level. And like I said, I did make a video earlier before the game coming out saying I wanted to host PvP tournaments. Um, so with that being said, I'm trying to figure out what is the best level to PvP at, etc. What's the balance? And personally right now I'll tell you this, I feel like the balance is fighting people within a 5 level above, 5 level below. I feel like that is healthy. You're not gonna feel like you're either too weak against somebody or you're not gonna feel like you're too strong against them. You're gonna feel just right. I feel like you have that 10 levels of room to play with, 5 above, 5 below. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. It was kind of more of a rant and not like a well organized video, so I'm sorry. The gameplay you guys have been watching in the background has been my live streaming in the PvP zone. I haven't really been looking at it, so I don't know if there was clips of me fighting in it yet, but hopefully there was. This was towards the end of my stream, uh, when I got done doing my capstone runs. But anyways, guys, thank you so much, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.